Our next step then is going to be to launch FM Robot again, and this time we're going to bring over our value lists. Now, if you have any custom functions that you wanted to bring over, but I don't have any in this solution, so I have none to bring over, you can see the order of the tabs here. It says do fields first, then do custom functions, then do your value lists, privilege sets, and relationships. We don't have any custom functions, but if we did, you would want to bring those over at this juncture. Now, a note about custom functions. Custom functions are often duplicated across multiple files in a multi-file FileMaker solution because many custom functions are used more than once. But when you bring those over, you don't want to bring over every copy of your custom functions. So you should plan ahead and decide which custom functions you only need to bring over one instance of, and just bring those a single instance of each one of those over, just to simplify matters. But in this case, we're not going to do that. We're going to move on to value lists. Now, the way that FM Robot works, if I click value lists here, it doesn't show any value lists, but then we haven't selected a source file. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to browse back to our list of XML files from our DDR, and again, going through each one in turn, skipping the summary, we'll see what, if any, value lists we have over there, and then we can bring those over. So having selected that DDR, I can see that there are 3 value lists that we want to bring over. So this is now our destination selector here, and we don't want to bring these into all of these individual files. So what we're going to do is we're going to close those down. So that it doesn't actually bring them over. This is the only one that we want to bring in right here. And this is a copy of our Informative People database. I numbered it 04 because I did these in sequence so I could show you this later on. So I'm just going to make sure that that one is selected and that all of the value lists that I want to bring over are selected. And then I'll just create the value list by pressing this button. And as you can see, it's going through and creating the value list for us. And it'll let us know that it's done. Now if we go back into our FileMaker database, and if we look under the File menu, Manage Value Lists, you'll see that it actually brought those over. We're going to go ahead and do this now for each one of these in turn. So we'll go back over here to FM Robot. We'll browse to our next file in the list, just like before, and again deselect everything that we don't want to have it brought into. Leaving the one selected that we want to bring it to, and then again create value list. And so it's done with that. So you're just going to want to repeat this process for each one of the DDRs that you have for the individual files until you've fully populated this.